Hi guys, my name is Tinashe and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time seeing my face, please consider subscribing. It will really help my channel a lot. If it's not your first time seeing me, thank you so much for joining me once again. I really do appreciate your support. So today what we have is a cooking video. It's been a while since we've done these, so I just wanted to incorporate these as well. We're going to try out the food processor that I showed in the other video that you guys have already seen by now. So we're killing two birds with one stone. So we're going to use the food processor and then we're also going to cook. I am so hungry. I really did not want to cook at this particular point in time, like right now. I really wanted to rest, but I'm hungry, and so we have a cooking video. I've gone to the market. I really didn't want to start shooting at the market. So and things are really expensive now. Things are really expensive now. If you're in the Kenyan market, let me know. Have things gone up? Like for me, I really feel like things have gone up. I'll show you just a few things that I got. Imagine these 3 carrots. These 3 carrots were 20 shillings, which is essentially 20 cents. These 3 carrots, like seriously, I found that to be very expensive. Bananas are still the same price. I got some bananas as well. We're also going to try making some, at least a smoothie, using the blender from the food processor. Today is really going to be one of those videos. You are surely going to enjoy it. So I got some bananas as well. Each was going for 10 shillings. At least the price there hasn't changed. And then I got this cauliflower. It was going for 50 shillings. I felt like the price was a bit much. The head is not even that big. The head is really not that big. I think I'll be going back to my old market and buying some of these things, because I feel like I normally go to Waka, so I feel like that market is a bit expensive. So maybe we'll just go back to the old place and at least get value for money. Then I also got some mangoes. I was really happy to find these mangoes, and they were 15 shillings each a piece. So I really wanted the ripe ones so that I can use that for the for blending. Not really a smoothie, just some like for blending. So I got about 4 of these. I can't see the other one. Oh yeah, here's the other one. Then I also got some green pepper, 10 shillings each, which is essentially 10 cents. And then I got, can you see how small these zucchinis are? Zucchini/courgettes. Can you see how small they are? Very small, very thin. 10 shillings. So I really need to go back to my market from a while back, so that at least I get value for money. So anyway, I think we can start preparing the things. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to start off by just peeling. I know you're supposed to scrap etc, but I like to use a peeler on my carrots, so that's what I'm just going to do right now. And then I'm going to remove this and then wash it. Then I'm also just going to wash the mangoes, and I think what we can start off with is the food. So we're going to process the food first, and then we will later on do the smoothie etc. I don't know if I should be calling it a smoothie, but yeah. So let's do that. So I think we are ready now. I have the food processor here. I've washed my veggies, the ones that I want to use. So I think we can start with the onions. And for the onions, we're going to use this blade called attachment. This is what we're going to use. We're also going to use the food processor bar. I don't know what to call it, like the food processor itself. We're going to use this to do the attachment, these two, because this needs to land somewhere. So it needs to land here, right? And then we have the lid here, and also this bit. So let's see how to go about it. You probably won't see my face, but we'll just talk. We'll just talk through everything. The first step is you need to put this attachment so that your food processor can rotate, right? So I've put it here. It's steady. Then you put your food processor there. There's a lock compartment. Now it is locked. Then the next step is to put this attachment, which is going to help you with the blade. So I've put that, and now I've put my blade. Okay. We want to start off with the onions. So as you can see, I've already cleaned the onions. So I want to try them as like half like this. You can see this is a very big onion, and this one is a smaller one. So I'm going to put this onion and this one, but it looks like this is it needs to be cut into two again. So let me do that. Okay, so I've cut it. Now I'll just put it there. Now put it there. I also have another big one. I'll also just cut it as well into half. Put it here, put it there. Yeah. And I'm going to close it, lock it in, put this, and the proof is going to be in the pudding. This is how the onions are looking. It's too fine. It's very, very fine. So now we'll use this attachment and we'll see what happens with this particular one. But we've seen what that other one does. Huh? So next we are going to do the slices. Gosh, figuring this thing out, the instructions are really not the best. Can you see? Instructions really not the best at all. So let's try the carrots. Apparently you do this like that, and then it's supposed to do its thing. So let's see. Let's just see. I hope it works. Next, we're using the potatoes. We are doing the potatoes. Next, we'll try the gorgets. I think we'll still use the same attachment. It's really, really good. The slicer is good. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's try the cauliflower. I mean, why not? Let's just try it as well. Next, we'll do the green pepper. So next we're going to use the tomatoes, and for the tomatoes we'll use the same attachment, that blade that we used for the onions. So we're done using the food processor. Let me just show you how things came out. Like I said, today the star of the show was the food processor. So even as we're doing the cooking, I won't be going into too much detail. We'll be just finishing up the process together. So let me show you for the green peppers, this is what we got. Can you see? It is so amazing. Imagine your salad and it has these thin slices. What I really liked was the slices are so thin that even when it comes to cooking, it's not going to take a long time. So these are the green peppers and how they're looking like. We have the carrots, and this is what the carrots are looking like. So with carrots, you need to be very careful with reference to how you're putting that carrot down. If you put it down properly, it will come out like this. If you put it down diagonally, it will cut like this. So you need to be very careful how you're putting your carrot down. But otherwise, these are the carrots that we got. Cauliflower, this is the cauliflower that we got. I really loved this because I feel like with this I can even put some cauliflower when I'm using for my noodles that need a short time to cook. So I can put this in there and it will be very good because they are now so thin. I'll show you. This is what they're looking like, but some of them are actually just like this. So these are the potatoes. My gosh, the potatoes, I'm really loving how thin they are. They're going to be so easy to cook, so fast. Really loving it. And then if you want to make your Lyonnaise potatoes, you can make it using this. Really nice. For the gorget, at least I got the angling right for most of them, so you can see it's nice and round. That's what I initially wanted, but for some of them, so you can see here, we went off board. It's now even diagonal. Then for the onions, now look at the onions. The onions, it's like, wow, see, like this. So clearly, when it comes to onions, you need to slice them. You need to do the slicing notion. Tomatoes, you actually don't need a blender for your tomatoes when you're using this thing. You don't at all. So this is how the tomatoes are looking like. See? You don't need a blender at all. So you're going to be making some rich stuff. Now, what are my thoughts with reference to this food processor? Absolutely love it. It has made life very easy for me. I have cut these things in a short space of time. However, the instructions are not so good. If you look at the instructions, it's not very clear what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to go about it. But at least I managed to figure it out, but it took me a while to manage to figure this out. I think for the grating option etc, I'll use that maybe in another video when I'm grating some carrots to make a salad or something. I'll use that in another video so that we can see how that goes. But generally I am so happy with this purchase. If you're thinking about investing in a food processor, please go ahead. It's a really good investment, worthwhile. It will make your life easier in the kitchen. So anyway, now we can proceed. Let me show you what we are cooking. So we have some meatballs here. I've already rolled them. I really wanted to make this video short because I mean, really, the star of the show was the food processor, and we have some chicken that I've already marinated. I think with marination, I mean, to each their own. You can put whatever flavors that you want and it will taste amazing. So I think that's what we're going to cook today. Yeah, so we are going to start cooking.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Lastly, we are going to use the blender here. So initially I wanted to add a lot of things to the blender so that it's nice and rich, but I think I'm a bit too tired. We're just going to do mangoes, and given roughage is very important, I don't know about you guys, but I really like the outer skin of the mango because of roughage. If you're a person who suffers from constipation, make sure that you eat a lot of roughage vegetables, skins of fruits, especially the ones that are edible. Make sure you eat those. So anyway, because of roughage, we are going to be blending the skins as well, and hopefully we'll be able to see how this blender performs. So yeah, let us get to it.
Wanna let myself down.
We have juice. Gosh, guys, this is so smooth. This is so smooth. And I like how the quantity is a lot. This is 1.5 milliliters, and we are at 4 cups. We're actually close to, we're actually slightly above 750 ml. So this is really good. I only put 2 mangoes, and then I put 500 ml of water. Yes, 500 ml of water. Yeah, and then I blended. I first started off at the first setting, and then I moved it to setting number 2, which is more faster. So yeah, really loving this, really loving it. So guys, it's been a long day. We have reviewed the food processor, and it is a buy. It is a buy for me. Please, if you have this food processor, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed week. I'm looking forward to just eating. I'm just going to eat it like straight away. So generally my review with reference to this food processor, really good. The blender, really good. But make sure that your electricity is on point, because in the last house where I was, the electricity was a bit iffy. So your electricity should be on point for you to be using some of these gadgets, especially many of them at one go. So I really love the food processor. I really loved the blender. I am looking forward to just sitting down and eating. Yeah, so guys, it's been a long day. This is a long video. I'm going to try and really shorten it, but the star of the show was just us reviewing the food processor, and I'm sure we've seen what it can do and how it can help your life as well. So yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Please make sure that you take care of yourselves, and you also take care of your loved ones. By the way, I was cooking in this dress and I could see that there was a stain, some coconut milk, some coconut cream fell on my dress, but I mean, I'm cooking, so yeah. So guys, leave any comments in the comment section below. I would appreciate any feedback and engagement. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. Bye.
I will run.